What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Pathina the Blue Scottish. You're the singing goddess. And I know I've been gone for a minute because that's what I do. So welcome back to the channel. I want to say welcome to all the new subscribers that subscribe to the channel in my absence. I love and appreciate you for that. Are y'all enjoying this Mercury retrograde that we're having? The energies is off the chain, y'all. I mean, up and down energies. And I don't know what it is, but usually I've noticed a pattern with myself. The first week or so of Mercury retrograde, I tend to go into hermit mode. And I know why I go into hermit mode because anytime that we have a Mercury retrograde can work for you when you're manifesting your best life. So long as you can keep your energy balanced, it'll work for you. And Mercury retrograde will work, I won't say it work against you, but if you're trying to manifest your best life and your best experiences, well, Mercury retrograde have little triggers that will come in the form of people, places, and things. And if you're not balanced out, if you're still working on maybe stabilizing your feelings and your emotions, your water energies, then it's best to stay away from people, places, and things that could possibly be a trigger. So I think that's why I stay in the first week of Mercury retrograde. Don't do a whole lot of socializing with people because I just want to move into this time slowly, strategizing my every step because the goal for me now is to stay in balance and stay in harmony with myself. And again, not the ego. And y'all, I got a video for that. I really want to dive deep into the distinction between the ego, the outside us, the body, the mind, and how important it is to be able to see the soul you, the inside you, the soul you, and how important it is for the soul to put that body and that mind in. You got to make it bow down, y'all. But we're going to come back. I'm going to come back and do another video on that because that's something that Spirit revealed to me over the past weekend, and I just feel the need to share it. But I want to get back to Mercury retrograde and how important it is to eliminating the need to forgive people or look, Mercury retrograde can bring some great things to you, but you got to clear yourself. And so if you're finding it hard to forgive those who have hurt you in the past, you got to let it go. But I want to bring a new way of looking at it, a new perspective in looking at forgiveness. Because over the weekend, I ran into someone I used to work with. And I had no idea that she had so many issues, y'all. But anyway, but not being able to forgive someone for some things that happened during a funeral. And I'm like, I couldn't believe it but I'm not here to tell you about anybody else's business. But the point is this. You have to understand that hurt people hurt people. It is nothing personal. And when we can take a step back and realize that when you run across people that have bitterness in them and have a lot of anger in them, then you are experiencing the same thing they experienced from someone else. And they are showing you the product of the environment that they came out of. That's all it is. And when we stop to realize that, hey, yeah, they may be grown, But even being grown, they don't realize that they have become, over the years, through conditioning, they have become a product of the environment in which they grew up. An environment that was filled with bitter people, mean, hateful people, perhaps. Whatever the case may have been filled with people that prey on children, predators. We don't know. They may have been a witness to someone else being harmed or killed or mistreated or in some kind of way. We have to remember that. We don't have to understand it. But in recognizing that when you come across people that are wired like that, don't take the stand that, oh, I could never forgive them. You have to for yourself. If you intend to receive in the things that you have manifested, the good things, then you have to let that go simply by saying, you know what? I see it. They can't help the way they are. They were groomed to be that way, unbeknownst to them. Because a lot of people that's stuck in this cycle of bitterness, they don't realize that they were molded to be that way. And in time, hopefully, they will see their own pattern, like we see patterns in everything. And when we can see the pattern, we can begin to change it. But we're not here to make other people see their patterns. No, that's not it. We're not here to judge. I'm here to give you a new perspective on how to see someone that hurt you in the past or did something that you felt like you couldn't forgive. Well, I'm here to tell you, you can forgive them and set yourself free by simply saying, you know, they are a product of the environment in which they were raised in. Therefore, I can have compassion for the little girl or the little boy that was hurt. And they just didn't know another way to be. They didn't know a new way of showing up. So whenever a little boy or a little girl is hurt, as children, oftentimes they get stuck at that age, and then they show up in their adult life. They show up as that little boy or that little girl that was hurt or disappointed, let down by another adult. They show up like that. And it's not that they mean to show up like that. It just means that they're a product of their environment and they don't know another way. And when we recognize that, y'all, we can have compassion. And when we have compassion, we can forgive. And that allows our heart chakra to be cleansed and to open up. Because remember, we receive the desires of our heart. And if our heart is blocked for not being able to forgive someone, then we won't receive. And this is receiving, y'all. Mercury retrograde is also receiving energy. And I intend to receive mine, and I want you to receive yours as well. So let's look at everything from a light of compassion, a light of gratitude. And I find myself saying thank you to the Most High for even allowing me to have that experience, to experience someone still in a fog. Because it gives me an opportunity to show the universe that, yes, I'm ready to receive that which I have manifested. I have matured a little bit more. I have a little more compassion. I have a little more understanding. I have a little more love, and hey, you'll see things will start coming in for us faster and faster and faster. So this is definitely a learning experience that we can take advantage of. I don't know what happened. I can't think what happened the other day when I was out, y'all, but oh, I know what it was. Uh, Someone left their cell phone and I found it. A nice cell phone. And when I saw it, I'm like, can't be mad because I never take my phone out my purse. But when I turned the phone in, Spirit said that was a test. I'm like, Spirit, come on. Give me a harder test so you know I'm not a thief. I'm not going to I'm not going to take anything that doesn't belong to me. So, but nevertheless, Spirit tests us, even with those small things like that He knows that we're not going to fall into that trap. The way I was raised, we don't take what's not ours. So, that's not a problem. But when we run across people that have that bitterness in them, that's also a test for us. So we have to keep that in mind so we can pass the test, show them some love and compassion, receive our manifestation, y'all, and keep it moving. So I hope this video was informative to someone, give you a new perspective, a new way of looking at how easy it really can be easy to forgive people who hurt us in the most bad ways, y'all. Look, I came out of a bad relationship years ago, and I thought I could never forgive the things that happened in that particular relationship. But y'all, I'm telling you, when I did, it was like a ton of bricks set me free. And so from 10 years ago, y'all, about 10 years ago, I had to forgive some very ugly things. And I thought I couldn't do it. But when I saw what it was doing to me, and I'm like, hell to the no. I will not be bitter. I will not be one of these angry people walking around on the planet. Because life is too short and life is really beautiful. When we embrace it with both arms, y'all, it is really beautiful. So I hope someone can take this information and forgive a situation that you never thought you would be able to forgive. You can forgive it. It's not for them. It's not about them. It's not for you to go and say, okay, I know why you did that because somebody might have did it to you and I didn't know about that. No, it's not that either. We're not going to stand in judgment. We're simply going to have compassion and see perhaps the reason why. Because we know hurt people hurt other people because that's all they know. And y'all, we got to have more compassion for people. We got to see the little boy and the little girl that was hurt and was never able to express themselves to the ones that hurt them and to the other adults that was around. Some children don't have an outlet at all. So we have to show compassion for that and be loving individuals anyway, y'all. Okay, so y'all enjoy the rest of this Monday. And I'll be back again because we're going to dive into a little bit of this mind, body, soul connection that we all need to understand in order to live our best life, y'all. I'm probably going to come right on back and do it. So anyway, y'all have a good day. See you next time on the Blue Scottish Spirituality.